fuck you gonna start recording and forget the mic? What a dumbass. Okay. We are fucking back, guys. I'm so excited to be back with you guys. It's been a couple days since last Friday, and it is now Wednesday. I'm ready to be back. First, like, the actual day looking at the trace, I was in the fucking beautiful mountains of California, the redwoods. It's just beautiful up there. Definitely gonna be some like shots in my next video, like my IRL video that comes out. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into it, okay? So this is what we've got today. I'm gonna break it down because I already kind of said this. So usually, like, when I first start typing, I talk about it like in my Discord first, and then I go and like actually press record and tell you guys what's going on. But so past couple of days have just been this kind of weird, like, choppy price action, but like still bulling up. Jesus, I do it again. This is a pretty significant gap, as you guys can tell. A lot of buy pressure coming in from here. We're bulling back up, and like I wanted to see. So there's been this kind of like pattern where we'll kind of sell off, buy back, retrace back into it, and then another buyback kind of deal. Buy up, sell off, sell back down. You know what I mean? We just kind of keep doing that, at least since this gap right here, right? So other one, sell off, buy back, just a lot of like kind of choppy price action, okay? I will say though, I'll go ahead and flip this. On the ES, we've already swept these highs. So what I'm kind of looking for is for this gap on the NAS to get bulled through. To get bared through at some point today. This is a pretty big price drop. It's like 100 points worth of a price drop, so we probably won't do that today. I'd like to see just some kind of like retracement to pull back. To bear back down, to go back down. Yeah. So as you can tell, like here, I'll put this on too, but we've completely taken out like some of these recent lows too as well from like yesterday's PM session. And then obviously like London went ahead and swept these, but we took these out during pre-market. Okay. Why? Be honest, nothing really came out that would show as to why that would happen. I guess, yeah, maybe this is pretty crazy. This is insane. I don't know what the forecast of 5K was supposed to mean. That is a ridiculous number. Yeah, so with that being said, we know that unemployment and employment change is probably not going to come out too well. Which means that there's a lot of BS happening in the market right now. So as you can tell, we're pretty uncertain just on the macros of what we want to do for the day. Again, I said that I was looking for a retracement and then to kind of just sell off again. So that's kind of what we're waiting for. We're respecting this gap made. And yeah, we're just kind of looking for a bam. And into here, we could honestly catch it. We could have caught it. Oh, excuse me. Jesus. We could have caught it like at this top point, this sell off, and then just grab this liquidity here. But where our price is at right now, that would probably give us a 1-to-1 and not really a good. We're not in like the highest of premiums yet. Yeah, it's kind of the deal with that. That's what we're thinking. So right now we're kind of just waiting for a reaction because, like I said, we've seen a lot of just sell off and then buyback, and then we've also seen a lot of this could also very well just be the point where we want to sell off at. We're not having the best news come out right now. So, and we are pretty high up in price. We're not ridiculously we're not like up here when we're almost at like 7,000, but we've seen a lot, and we're pretty high up. We're also kind of in this big gap right here, but with us kind of continuing to bull up, and then this gap is kind of what's making the price kind of real choppy right now. So obviously there's a pretty fat like order block within the daily macros. So if we just go ahead and mark this out, it would make sense if we break this down as to kind of why price has been exactly like this. See what I mean? And why we can't sell off into here. So if you really kind of break it down just on like a macro and like larger like scale, it really does make sense as to why we're just kind of chopping. So like I said, unless we get a clear direction, and I mean a clear direction down, probably won't be looking at trades today. probably will not. Today was definitely gonna be a watching day. That being said, I do have something to talk to. That being said, I do that every time. I do have something to talk to you guys about. So, over the past next couple of days, at least over this month, okay, I'm gonna be dropping these videos. I should have another like longer video coming out. Third thing I want to start doing. Okay, so my mom and I, we are really about to start locking in on getting our first investment property. Okay, now why this is significant or a big news for you guys is because, well, for us, right, is because this is gonna be our first time doing a lot of this stuff, getting out of our shell, recording the whole process, all of that, right? It's going to be very uncomfortable, right? But I see us kind of becoming those people, you know what I mean? Those people that have multiple different income streams passively and that just travel, do things, you know what I mean? I can see it right now, right? Especially with just how everything's lining up, with how things at my mom's job is going, with how my trading and just everything is going, the fact that I'm out here now, and with just being in a bigger area, you know, a lot more funding, a lot more access to it, a lot more lenience, you know what I mean? Just bigger and better, right? I really feel that it could be a very good thing to record and show you guys, okay, the whole process of how to do it. So not only will it be educational, but it'll also be kind of documentary so you guys can see what it is that we're doing, how we're doing it, kind of what it looks like, and the BS and the, you know, everything behind it, right? Like right now, right, I'm coming on to you guys, all of this trading talk and all this stuff. You guys have not seen the hours and the months of time that I've put behind this, right? I've been doing this since February, really. So when it comes to, and that's just when I actually started trading ICT. I've been kind of in the trading mindset, or I've known about candlesticks and all of that stuff, right? I've known about that even prior to it. I learned about that in high school, right? So I've been doing this for a little bit, so it kind of makes sense that I'm here. But now with the whole real estate stuff, you know what I mean? That's something that I've been really looking at as well. So I just want to I would think that it would be great to really show you guys that, and to document that whole series, like I said. And then at the end, right, when we do get it, when everything does actually close out, you guys can see the celebratory action, all that stuff. But then to be able to look back on it, right, to be able to look back on it and be man, we did that, you know what I mean? And just continue to maybe turn into a series, I don't know, right? But I want to start there, right? I don't know where it's going to take us, what it could turn into, what it could look like, but I want to start there, okay? And I'm more or less because I know that part of this is my channel, right? So it's I want to put out stuff that I think that you guys will enjoy, but I also want to put out stuff that I like and that I want to edit, record, you know what I mean? Because it's different when you're making content that you don't want to make, and you can see that, you know what I mean? You can see it in the energy when you're recording it, when you're editing it. It just looks sloppy, bland, not that good, rushed. It just looks forced to put out, just to put out a video. That's never going to be me, okay? I will never do that. When it comes to this creation stuff, I will never just put something out there. Like I said earlier, I think in a past video, I'm quality over quantity. So if you guys don't see a video right now, right, I dropped 2 videos, and then you guys haven't seen a video in a couple months, right? You know what I mean? I mean, how long really has it been? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, it's been 2 months. So, and like I said, another video is going to come out. I'm going to have another 30-minute video for you guys, plus all of these. I'm just gonna drop, you know what I mean? And that's gonna be the craziest point, is when I just drop. So when that does happen, that's when the ball is really gonna start rolling. But you guys back over here. So as you guys can tell, right, we clearly have not done shite. We have not done shite. Again, I mean, we're getting this retrace right here with a lot of liquidity going down. Let's look at this real quick. I mean, we're definitely up there. We keep selling off into this, so we will be looking for a sell-off here. We do have, I think, ISM coming out. Yeah. In about 30 seconds. Oh no, in about 15 minutes. So unless we get a sell-off here quickly, I'm not gonna trade right during that, because news has not been too good lately, if you guys could not have tell. Like I said, I know it doesn't look like it, but I do also feel like we're in some kind of a bubble just with how high this shit is right now. Okay. Bitcoin's at 93. Okay. Okay. 217 on the day. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. I'm about to eat something because I'm ridiculously hungry. So I'm still trying to think about what to call this series. I don't know because it's going to be like my trading journey. So I don't know if it should be like TL2's trading journey and then just like TTJ. You know what I mean? For short. So it could be like TTJ day 1, TTJ day 2, TTJ, you know what I mean, day 3, and then like for example, it'd be like Black Friday, right? So like on Black Friday I lost like $300. So the title would be remind me to never trade on Black Friday. And then we could just like that could literally just be it. And you guys could see how much I lose in the day and all that stuff. And then it would be like TTJ and then like in parentheses TTJ day 3 or whatever. You know what I mean? It's kind of have whatever like kind of happened that day, did take a trade, choppy price action, I'd come up with the title for that video, and then, you know, in my opinion, this could go either way. ES is showing a lot of sell side. Now it's just showing a lot of buy side. Bro, this price action is some bunzo. If you don't know, now you know. God. Guys, it's just a part of the song. Okay, so I feel like I definitely need a more like aggressive strategy, but not in this shitty ass price action. Oh, this shit is so buns. I thought we were about to get it. This shit is so buns, bro. So buns.
I'm in the studio with like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, wham, bitch on the bass. Wait, what? Like, I'm too hard. Like, you sure you're not having any problems with withdrawals? Like, nigga, I'm fucked out here.
What the fuck am I looking at, bro? I think we're gonna get a sell-off either here or no, because look at all this. We're definitely buying up. We're definitely gonna react to this gap, buy up to about right around here. On a 1 minute scale though. That's only on the NAS. Actually, no, I can see the ES doing it too. I turned nothing into something, little baby. On the dead lows. I don't mean to be mean. Don't chase me, bitch, chase your dreams on the dead lows. I'm literally talking on this bitch and it's still knocking on the dead lows. And clearly, as you guys can tell, you know what I'm saying, news came out, we got ISM, it came out better, so that's why we kind of got this bullish sector right here. Right now, we're waiting to see what price wants to do. Looks like we might just end up chopping and shit like that again on the NAS. This looks like we could definitely catch a play down at least to this gap. I don't know if this is a 5 minute. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't really like to look to these. If this were to have been an inversion, we definitely would have continued to bear down, but it looks like we're probably just gonna chop up here again. So ISM coming out was the only good thing that pushed price in the direction. No attachments, Glock got extensions. Stop capping. I'm really popping. How can I slip if I'm the one doing the mopping? No forensics, no witness, no ballistics, no attachments, but this Glock got extensions. I'm literally talking on this bitch and it's still knocking on the dead lug. Shout out Blueface, man. That's my dog. We grew up together on Weston Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Downtown Compton. For real. Shout out my nigga. Nah, for real though. Shout out my nigga though, for real. I'm literally talking on this bitch and it's still knocking on the dead lows. We've got about 20 minutes, 10 minutes until the great move. We'll see what Bryce wants to do. We might catch a 10-10, even a 10-20 candle. We did get a very, like, we just didn't get the biggest reaction from here. But with this kind of blowing up, I don't know, we can do some buy limits. Put one right here, put a sell limit like down here past this. If we sell past that, put it down past this gap, put the other one above this one. That'd be crazy to do. I got a shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like in the next 7 minutes, 6 minutes. Damn. Hey, look, it's gonna get pretty wicked, okay? Okay. Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, chick, she's so thirsty. I'm in that Lucy Lambo with some Mercy. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a clear setup here, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not. Like, because I'm just trying to get out of this shit, I want to force a trade so badly. But what I really think that this is going to teach me to do is to not, because that's what we've learned, okay? Over this past, we've worked way too hard. We've took too many L's. We took too much. Like, we learned too much. We know better to force a trade in here just to do something, right? That's something that we've learned that is a guaranteed fail, okay? What we do need to do, right, is when we get that plus set up, right, we don't full port, but we put, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we risk a heavy amount on something that we know that we're very confident in. Taking one of these trades, risking like 5 contracts, it's just like, okay, yeah, unless we get something within the next couple of minutes, man, I'm bouncing. And like I said, we just keep inverting, bulling, bearing, buy pressure, sell pressure, buy pressure, sell pressure. Like, look at this. Look at what today has brought us. Now, if we knew ISM was going to come out good, yeah, that would have been a perfect pull. Maybe we go down and we target these lows from yesterday after taking all of this liquidity. Maybe this was a sweep to do such thing. Because like I said, right, on the NAS, we still got this gap down here. And we know that gaps that are on, you know, the opposite index, right? Gaps that are on the opposite index typically, you know, do something to the other one, right? So like, okay, if price were to bear down, right, obviously price is going to bear down in both ones unless it creates a divergence SMT, which was not going to happen in this situation, obviously, but I mean, it could, but whatever. So if price, you know, bears down, you know, price bears down, it's going to stop right in here and we're going to get a reaction, and we're just going to get a random reaction right here. There's no gap that would make this happen here. You know what I mean? But because we're getting it on this one, it's going to happen on the other one. We've learned that. Okay? So we're just going to be patient. We're just going to be smart today. This is just sloppy. I do see a lot of sell pressure down. I mean, a lot of liquidity down. So I would, if I like take anything, it would be just a straight shot down to this gap. Basically something like this, all the way down to this gap. Got an order block here, so right off of that, I didn't know that there was such a prominent gap right there. So maybe something like this. Alright, I'm gonna look on the one right here. If we get a breaker structure, we're gonna do it. This is just ridiculous, bro. Buttons of price action. We've got there wasn't really a clear setup, okay? This was literally just generated from news, which could have swung the other way. We got a little bit of a retracement here, but we just never bared down. We just kept trying to sell off into this gap or around this area. This order block that we are in is fucking killer. We've seen this a lot, a couple of times actually. And it usually just takes something to kind of get us out of this. Trump speaks today. We'll see what the fuck he says. That's really about it. This has been some of the shittiest price action I've seen. Any Decembers that I've backtested have been pretty lucrative, but again, like, that was also backtesting on here, and I was doing really dumb shit that just didn't make sense. So I'll get back to it, but yeah, no trades on the day. Yeah, we got the rest of the day. We got some other shit to do. It's only fucking 7:30. going on there. So it's a good thing about being on the West Coast. It's like, man, this is like done. You know what I mean? I'm not done with my day, but like majority of my money making day, like the, you know, like the section that I make money in, it's done, you know. So it's nice to see that. Yeah, yeah, GG's guys. I will catch y'all on the next one, man. Hopefully we have some fucking better price action tomorrow, but with what do we have coming out, man? Maybe unemployment claims will drive price and should create a lot more volatility within it. Last time it was a lot better, but with the, what did we have come out? The non-farm employment change. Yeah, with this right here, it's not looking too good, which would mean that it's just gonna drive price down, which is fine. I mean, honestly, I don't care either way. I mean, obviously on the economy, that's horrible, but like it moves the price, which is what we need, okay? We don't want this shit. What is this, bro? This is the worst New York session ever. Shitty ass price action. Ubu ass price action. Ubu the fool ass price action. With that being said, y'all, I got some shit to work on, so I'll catch y'all on the flip. Peace.
Pretty little shit gon' ruin my mind. Pretty little shit gon' ruin my mind. Please make yours up, stop wasting my time. Everything I said I ain't made, I ain't lying. Pretty little shit don't kill my vibe. Pretty little shit gon' ruin my life. Every time I look at you in your eyes, I don't care if you telling the truth or lying.